Bread. It looks harmless, but it can actually be harmful for your birds. Let's find out why. Feeding breads to birds is nostalgic and it's very traditional. I remember my great-grandmother and I, when we used to feed birds, we used to always throw out all the extra pieces of bread, especially the ends, because let's be honest, who likes the ends of the breads? But feeding bread to birds can actually be harmful for the birds because it's actually like eating junk food and it does not sustain them or give them the proper energy or protein that they need to survive. It feels like sharing and being able to take scraps from your kitchen and actually throw it out to the birds, because a lot of people think that birds will actually just eat anything, but that actually cannot be farther from the truth. So why is feeding bread to birds not good or can be harmful for them? For birds, bread is just empty calories. It's no different than if you would fill up on cotton candy. While it would fill your stomach up and you would feel full, it would not give you the proper energy or nutrients that you need to continue out your day. Birds burn through energy at a very, very fast rate, and they actually have a higher metabolism than we do. So that means that every calorie intake that they have, it has to count and make sure it gives them the proper nutrients and proteins for them to survive throughout the day. They require nutrient-rich foods, such as protein, fat, and natural sugars. Flying costs a lot of energy to birds, and bread does not provide the enough energy for them to continue throughout the day. In winter, birds burn energy just to survive cold nights. Seeds and suet will help them generate heat, while bread will just give them empty calories that won't be helpful for them. Young birds require protein for muscle, feather, and bone growth, and bread can actually stunt their development. Adults need extra nutrition when they're producing eggs or they're feeding chicks, and bread is basically junk food for them that only weakens them over time. Bread can lead to malnutrition and poor overall health. In waterfowl, birds such as ducks and geese can develop angel wing. Angel wing is a condition where the feathers and the wings actually grow in an outward appearance, and this is actually from malnutrition. Birds with angel wing can typically not fly properly. Bread can also cause obesity in birds. This can reduce their agility, shorten their lifespan, and make them more susceptible to predators. Instead of building strong bodies, birds filled with bread can actually weaken very slowly, and most people won't even have an idea that it's happening to them. Another issue is bread that's left out in damp weather can mold very quickly. Moldy bread can cause respiratory illness, digestive problems, and even kill birds. Bread thrown into lakes or ponds can actually break down and pollute the water. It can actually encourage algae growth, which can choke out fish and other aquatic life. So what can you feed birds that isn't bad like bread? Well, one of the top answers and one of the most things that I always suggest to feed for birdseed is black oil sunflower seeds. This is preferred by most species, and it offers high fat and protein to make sure that the birds are getting all the proper nutrients that they need. You can also feed Niger seed or thistle seed for finches. Suet is a great option for woodpeckers and other insect-eating species such as bluebirds or mockingbirds. Mealworms are another great option for insect-eating species. These can actually be purchased in freeze-dried, or you can buy the live version of them. For ducks and geese in ponds or lakes, there are several healthy alternatives. These can be dried oats, corn, frozen but thawed corn or peas, cut grapes, and cracked barley. If you're looking for easy household food items that can be fed to birds, you can try cooked rice, plain, unsalted, oatmeal, uncooked and plain, unsalted peanuts, grapes that are cut in half, apples chopped with no seeds, frozen peas or corn that are thawed and unsalted, and finally carrots, grated or thinly sliced. As an extra tip, if you really want to provide great things for birds, birds require water just as much, and I talk about it a lot on my channel. Fresh, clean water is just as important, if not more important, than food. Birds use it for both drinking and bathing. Running or moving water, such as bubblers or solar fountains, attracts even more species, and it can keep your bird bath cleaner. So remember, bread is like junk food for birds. It fills them up and it does not give them the proper nutrients that they need to survive. If you want to offer birds something good and beneficial, offer them black oil sunflower seeds, suet, mealworms, or some other fruits. If you'd like to feed geese or ducks at the pond or lake, try using frozen and thawed peas or corn, or oats and cut grapes. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos about attracting birds to your backyard, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, get out and get birding.